Motive is the big mystery in the murder of Yale student Annie Lay. And we're hearing more this morning about accused murderer Raymond Clark, as well as some grim new details surrounding the case. CBS News correspondent Randall Pinkston is in New Haven, Connecticut, with the very latest for us. Good morning, Randall.
Good morning, Julie. 24-year-old Raymond Clark III woke up this morning in a high-security prison about an hour north of here. He was arrested yesterday in the death of 24-year-old Annie Lay. Clark was picked up at a motel where he spent his last night before his arrest dining on pizza. Appearing disheveled and disillusioned, Raymond Clark entered court yesterday to be arraigned on murder charges.
You understood those rights. Yes.
Clark barely uttered a word. His newly appointed attorneys requested that bail be reduced, but the judge disagreed, describing the case as very serious. He remanded Clark to prison and kept the bail at $3 million.
And that is so ordered.
New details are also emerging about the man authorities believe savagely strangled Yale graduate student Annie Lay before stuffing her body behind a wall. The Hartford Courant reports evidence found in the ceiling and crawl space where the body was discovered contained her DNA and Clark's. Today's New York Daily News says Clark's lab boots have Lay's blood on them and that he may have dropped his signature green pen into a crevice, then brought fishing hooks and wire to work, possibly to retrieve the pen.
This is not about urban crime. It's not about university crime. It's not about domestic crime, but an issue of workplace violence.
As for motive, some believe Clark may have gotten into a dispute with Lay over laboratory procedures. As an animal technician, Clark cleaned the cages and fed the animals that Lay and other researchers used. There are reports that Clark sent a text or email message to Lay requesting a meeting to discuss cleanliness of the cages. And it appears lab workers like Clark were continually reprimanding Lay and other researchers about lab rules.
Most of the animal facilities people were known for reprimanding the investigators.
This Yale medical student who requested we disguise her identity worked in the lab with Clark just 2 days before Annie Lay's body was found.
They definitely felt that they were in charge of enforcing those rules. If you weren't wearing shoe covers in the hallway, they would tell you to put on shoe covers or sometimes yell at the researchers.
There's a report that Clark may have had help hiding Annie Lay's body in the basement of this building. A local TV station reporting that police are interrogating another employee in the lab. Julie?
CBS's Randall Pinkston. Thanks, Randall.